Welcome to Ageless Secrets, where ancient wisdom meets the modern quest for longevity and balance. Here, we explore the timeless rhythms that govern our bodies, our minds, and the universe itself. Today, we unlock an ancient key to health that beats quietly within every cell of your being, the circadian rhythm. A secret our ancestors lived by instinct, now rediscovered by science. So, find a quiet space, breathe deeply, and let us travel together through time. From ancient temples and healing traditions to the forefront of modern biology, to rediscover the rhythm that keeps us alive. Since the dawn of life on Earth, every living being has moved in harmony with the light of the sun and the shadow of the night. Long before the first clock ticked, the rhythm of nature dictated when we would wake, eat, rest, and dream. Ancient civilizations observed this pattern, not just as a convenience, but as a sacred truth. In ancient Egypt, priests aligned their rituals with the rising sun. In China, scholars noted that each organ had its own hour of vitality. And in India, Ayurvedic healers spoke of dinacharya, the daily cycle in tune with the elements of the cosmos. They all understood something profound, that to live out of sync with nature was to invite chaos into the body and mind. What exactly is this rhythm that rules our inner world? Science calls it the circadian rhythm, an internal 24-hour clock that governs almost every biological function we have. Inside your brain, nestled deep within the hypothalamus, lies a cluster of about 20,000 neurons, known as the suprachiasmatic nucleus. This tiny region, no larger than a grain of rice, keeps time for your entire body, synchronizes with the light entering your eyes each morning, setting off a cascade of signals that regulate hormones, metabolism, temperature, and even mood. Your liver, your heart, your skin, each has its own clock. And when these clocks fall out of alignment with one another, the harmony of health begins to unravel. Studies show that shift workers, for instance, are more prone to fatigue, weight gain, diabetes, and depression, not because they work hard, but because they work against time. Every sunrise and sunset carries instructions for our DNA, and ignoring them confuses the symphony of life inside us. Ancient cultures didn't have microscopes or gene mapping, yet they lived in remarkable harmony with these unseen rhythms. In Ayurveda, life was seen as a dance between energies Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, cycling through the day in predictable patterns. Morning, from 6 to 10, was a Kapha time, slow, grounded, best for gentle awakening and nourishment. Midday, from 10 to 2, was ruled by Pitta, fiery, focused, the perfect time to work and eat your main meal. Evening brought Vata, light, creative, and reflective, a time for storytelling, relaxation, and rest. In traditional Chinese medicine, a 24-hour organ clock maps the body's internal energy flow. The lungs awaken at dawn, the liver restores at night. These cycles guided how people lived, healed, and even prayed. Imagine if we could reclaim this awareness today. How would it change the way we work, eat, and sleep? In recent decades, scientists have validated what the ancients intuitively knew. The Nobel Prize in 2017 was awarded to 3 biologists who uncovered the molecular mechanisms behind our circadian rhythm. They discovered clock genes, tiny switches inside every cell that turn on and off like the gears of a cosmic machine. When these switches are in sync with the Earth's light-dark cycle, the body thrives. But artificial light, irregular sleep, and constant screens have disrupted this harmony. We eat when our body expects to rest, and we rest when our body expects to move. Disconnect may be one of the hidden roots of modern chronic disease. But just as the rhythm can be broken, it can also be restored. Imagine beginning your day, as our ancestors did, with the rising light. You open your eyes and allow the morning sun to touch your skin. This simple act tells your body, it's time to awaken. Cortisol rises naturally to energize you, while melatonin fades away. A warm glass of water rehydrates you. A short walk or meditation aligns your breath with the rhythm of dawn. Breakfast, light and nourishing, follows soon after. By midday, when your body's digestive fire is strongest, you eat your largest meal, ideally under natural light. As evening approaches, you dim your lights, reduce screen exposure, and slow your breath. By 10 at night, your body prepares for renewal, releasing melatonin to guide you into deep healing sleep. Ds. It's not routine, it's ritual. Every hour becomes sacred when you live in rhythm with yourself. In time, energy returns, sleep deepens, emotions stabilize, and creativity awakens. Your life no longer feels rushed, but rhythmic, as if you're once again flowing with the earth, not against it. Beyond biology, the circadian rhythm carries a spiritual truth. Every dawn is a chance for rebirth. Every sunset a gentle death of what no longer serves us. The ancients knew that the body is a vessel for cosmic cycles, as above, so below. Meditation at sunrise has long been considered the most potent, not because of superstition, but because our brainwaves and hormone levels are naturally tuned to stillness at that hour. When we live aligned with light and darkness, we begin to experience time differently, not as pressure, but as presence. Time becomes a partner, not an enemy. We stop chasing youth and start cultivating vitality. And that, perhaps, is the true secret of agelessness. We live in a world of constant motion, 24-hour lights, late-night emails, and endless distraction. But the solution is simple, not difficult. Return to rhythm. Step outside for morning light within the first hour of waking. Eat at consistent times. Turn off screens an hour before bed. Most importantly, honor rest as much as productivity. Just a few weeks of living this way can reset your biological clock. Your sleep improves, digestion strengthens, mood elevates, and the ancient whisper of balance begins to return. The wisdom of circadian rhythm is not new. It is as old as the stars, as constant as the sunrise. We are children of light and darkness, and when we live as such, health ceases to be a mystery. Perhaps the true measure of modern progress is not how far we've moved from nature, but how gracefully we can return to it. In every heartbeat, in every breath, the rhythm still calls. It's time to listen again. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the ancient wisdom of circadian rhythm. If this message resonated with you, share it with someone you love. Let's awaken a world that lives in harmony again. Subscribe to Ageless Secrets for more deep explorations into longevity, consciousness, and the timeless art of living well. Until next time, stay radiant, stay aligned, and stay ageless.